What is up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Game Pass Mondays. My name is Vinay, and you're on the Lazy Indian Gamers YouTube channel. Hope you guys are doing good. So, this week we're going to be playing the 2020 BAFTA Game of the Year. I hope I got that right. Yes, it was. Because it beat my favorite game, The Last of Us. We're going to be playing Hades. Now, I've gone on record and said I really don't enjoy top-down isometric view video games. I did try Transistor, which is I think from Supergiant Games. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. And while I love the aesthetic, for some reason it's never clicked for me, and which is why I never played Diablo and similar games. I think the only isometric game I used to play when I was a kid was Commandos, right? Now, but I felt like I owed this game one attempt. There are always these games that kind of where you don't really play a genre too much, but then there's this one game that kind of breaks that mold and kind of helps you kind of break through that whole mental block and introduce it to the genre. So I'm hoping this game does that for me. Otherwise, it's going to be a quick preview, and I mean, it's a win-win, right? So yeah, before I get started, check out my description. I'm doing a giveaway for my sub goal and my Twitch follow goal. It would be awesome if you could support. I'm giving away PSN and Xbox gift cards if you're watching this anytime during the release of this video. And yeah, the description is in the link below. Appreciate your support. Thank you to the guys who've been constantly supporting me and following me and helping me through all these videos. Game Pass Mondays is a series in which I kind of preview games like these, and that's the beauty of Game Pass, right? Lets you just download and play a ton of games with great value. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with Hades today, and let's have some fun.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully. Goodbye, Father.
Okay, so basically I dropped in the movement seems really fluid and good. I guess you just dash, kill, dash, kill. Again, I'm not a huge... Ooh, that's nice.
Fix that for you.
I'm not a huge player of this genre, so I need to kind of get acquainted. I know a lot of friends who've said they love this game. Also, I'm kind of running a little sore throat, so sorry if I'll try and mute before I blow my nose in between, but
I'm leaving.
ooh.
Try and stop me.
That felt good. The combat is good, the movement is fluid and feels... What are these things?
she is. It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Yeah. Boons of Athena. Divine Strike. Your attack is stronger and can deflect attack damage. Press or hold X to use your main weapon. Turn force attacks back against them. A phalanx shot. Cast does damages force in a small area and can deflect. Press B for a powerful ranged attack. Retrieve to keep using it. Turn force attacks back against them. Divine Dash. Press A to rush forward a short distance. Use to evade attacks again into position. Turn force attacks against them. Blah blah. I feel like this is a good. Let me go with this.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you. Over here.
Oh, that's nice.
Come, wretches.
That range attack is like dope. Can I like kill them before they spawn?
They're gone. That hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight. Thank the gods. Excellent. They absorbed my blood.
Oh, so I died.
Damn it. I'm home. Yes, carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
Back already. Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
No time to rest.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the Underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could. There's a good boy.
I'm sorry he disturbed you, Cerberus.
You don't like it when I pet your other heads, huh? No.
That's weird.
You have come home. Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Got it.
Yes, we are.
Then go.
What is there?
Hey, room. I'm back. Night and darkness guide me.
What do I choose? This makes sense.
It's never bedtime here.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
I mean, it is, but that's okay. Let's go that way.
Okay. I lack the necessary keys.
I wonder what those are. Like, what do you need to unlock? And I know a lot of... Oh, can I take that? No? That is what I already have.
I'll have to come back later.
Okay.
Again.
So he's basically trying to escape.
Is that? Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man.
Zeus.
Your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Ooh, nice. So, lightning strike. I like that. Special causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. Thunder, your dash causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. That's fun.
Old Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whatever.
That's just a practice realm, right?
Heads up. Who keeps fixing that?
Hello, where are you guys?
Numbskulls. More.
Ooh,
back home. They got me. No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
So what if I go back?
Right there. Each exit has its own reward.
Oh. I think I went this way last time, right? Maybe I go this way this time.
A centaur heart.
Nice. I think the combat is really great. Need to avoid those because I'm sure spikes come up there. Yeah. Oops, wrong direction. Need to collect.
The Underworld's power.
Very nice. Super good.
Let's see what's in here.
Okay. Gaia's treasure. Incentive store. Okay.
Gimme. Can't buy that. Now what? Louts.
The character design is crazy, out of this world, and really cool though. I don't know what inspiration they had. Ooh. Ouch. Oof.
Need to press.
Nice. I guess I could use them against foes in combat, right?
Farthest I've come.
I have to say, so far it's been fun. How do I heal though? I can't heal. Nice.
In the name of Hades.
So, do I take Heaven's Vengeance? After your dash, just before you getting hit, a bolt strikes a nearby foe. Okay. After you take damage, a foe is struck by lightning. Revenge damage. Your cast is a burst. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning that bounces between foes. I want to take Heaven's Vengeance.
I think I hear the river.
I guess this is the genre they call a dungeon crawler. Am I like right?
No way. I'll pay for that. Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and sure is awfully convenient to be running into you like this. Had all this coin I wanted to get rid of.
The infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about, available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
That would be me.
Okay. I still haven't figured out how to get coins though. Ooh.
Interloper.
Wow.
I'm trapped.
Oh man.
What did you expect?
You cold, father?
The House of Hades. I guess so. Man, there's so many like roguelite games right now.
I'm up. Oh, one of those wretched louts just killed you dead that time. Those mean old slappy guys? Maybe try killing them beforehand. I don't know.
Yeah, great advice.
Right. Someone's at the desk next to the throne. Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, father? Already found someone new to do the busy work. And here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor. One whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice. Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Yeah, fountain chamber. Great, so I get like contracts here. Makes sense.
I can't. Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
Okay, I guess. It's fascinating.
Not as comfy as it looks.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
I won't forget you, Nyx, I swear it.
Wait, did I not kind of... I don't know where I went last time.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles, since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, mourning the missing prince.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
Is that so? Granted.
How you holding up, boy? Eating well lately? All three mouths full and happy?
Each terrifying maw of the infernal watchdog Cerberus responds affirmatively, one after the next, as if to reassure the ever-doubting prince.
Simple. Granted.
You've returned. Good to see you, lad, despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles. Don't think I'm welcome in there.
I'm waiting.
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the Underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man.
That's funny.
Come forth. End it quick.
If I sit down, I won't want to get back up.
I don't know how I went.
Hide.
Interesting. It's probably somewhere here. Now I can reflect. Shadow presence. Deals bonus attack and special damage when striking foes from behind. Restore a small amount of your health when you exit a chamber. So 50% instead of dying when your life total is depleted. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, I'll save that and keep.
Can't sleep. I should go.
No, so I get to unlock this.
There we go. Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death.
Nice. Hold X to fire, press Y to volley fire, release X while flashing to power shot, press X while dashing.
Felt nothing there, sorry.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
Getting hurt. Yeah, keep going.
Whoops.
Bet I got you pretty
Prestigious blade of the underworld. I need your strength.
good. Oh, would you look at that?
Okay. Oh, I didn't know this.
Good one.
Nice. And we begin again.
That looks like a Daedalus hammer.
Ooh, Thor.
Enchantments for my weapon.
Your attack deals 150% plus damage. Your attack deals 200. That.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now. Thank you.
Nice. I like the power shots.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Good thing I'm not dead. Louds.
Oh. That's nice. Very nice. I probably should try the other paths, right?
That's for last time.
Nice. Once you get the power shot timing properly, oh man.
Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I heard about you. Look,
Artemis.
like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Okay, so you want Deadly Strike, which is your attack is stronger with 15% chance to deal critical damage. That's always a good thing. True Shot, your cast 6 foes with 10% chance to deal critical damage. Hunter Dash, just Dash Strike deals more damage. I want to get this. If it's 6 foes, kind of makes sense.
The power of the hunt sounds like good company to keep.
Oh, I like that whole death effect. Nice. Oh, come on. I wish there was a better way.
Healing flask of some sort.
Exactly. So am I not finding a healing flask, or is it not there? Oh, come on. Are those healing flasks?
Stones.
Thank you. Oh, I hate this thing. Thank you. Oh no! Oh, come on. Did I miss? Oh man. Okay. No worries.
Really hurt.
That was close. That was frustrating.
What? Oh, looks like you died from one of those nasty booby traps left by a wretched pest. Little guys that look like urns? Have you tried avoiding them, maybe?
Yeah. Thanks for the...
You never learn.
Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
You keep an eye on Father for me, boy. Don't let him sour up everyone's mood.
Cerberus promises to do exactly that. in his own way.
It's ominous.
What's that there? Something from the Fates?
There is no setback which you cannot overcome.
Okay. Thank you for that. And now I go reflect. And I'm just gonna wait for the... Yeah, I'm gonna wait for that. Should fight better.
How's it going?
Need some practicing?
No. I need 3 keys for that.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
It's not that orderly, really.
And we exit.
Ready.
Or escape. Or try to escape. Okay. Time to do better.
Cries of battle. This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You've got quite the fighting spirit,
Ah.
I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Okay, so Curse of Agony. Your attack inflicts doom. Curse of Pain especially inflicts doom. Slicing Shot. Your cast sends a blade rift hurtling ahead. Rift damage. I'm going to choose that.
Kill or be killed.
That's nice. I like that. I like that every single time you kind of get more powerful.
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to perhaps map it out.
Oh, that's frustrating, yes.
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
Oh, I like that it comes back to me. That's OP, man. That's OP. Ooh, another key.
To unlock a weapon.
Yep, I can.
Witches.
That is literally OP. Oh, come on. Nice. Slicing shot level. The cast sends a blade rift hurtling ahead, drip damage per hit. Nice.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
Nice. So I can kind of just do the rift and then just do a triple shot. This is so OP. I'm enjoying this. Ah, I'm still getting killed.
Damn it.
Oh, come on. Nice. Am I done here? I guess so. Just send the rift. Can I just spam this? Yeah, I guess I can. Ooh. Okay. Oh no. I have to say this game is kind of getting its hooks in me. I still wouldn't, I mean, I can't comment on how amazing this game is, but it definitely is getting its hooks into me.
Ooh, looks like one of those little numbskulls took a big old bite right out of you back there. I guess they got you, huh? Maybe if you weren't quite so tasty, they'd leave you alone. And so would I.
Okay.
Okay. You really ripped the lounge to pieces, boy? I hope you didn't get yourself in too much trouble. I'm sorry to have worried you like that.
The guilt-racked monster Cerberus admits to committing the crime, expressing some remorse for having implicated the incendiary prince.
Cheer up, boy. It'll be all right.
So how did it go? How did you die ignobly this time, pray tell? Cerberus and I can't wait to hear the tale.
In that case, I'll spare you the details.
Fine. Your failure is quite easily imagined. How often it recurs. Almost as though my realm is built to keep you here. You and every single soul that's ever lived. But by all means, continue struggling.
Mean person.
Prices are a little steep there, I must say.
Okay.
Wonder where Nyx went.
Oh no, where's Nyx?
Let's see.
No, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save.
I'm wide awake.
Yeah, but you can still sleep. Okay, I need more keys. And let's have one more go at it for this video and see how far we get.
Lady Artemis.
Hey, how'd you get your hands on a nice bow like that? You take good care of Coronat for me, so I can try it too once you're up here.
Deadly Flourish. Your special is stronger with 20% chance to deal critical damage. Your cast seeks foes with 10% chance to deal critical damage. Your dash strike deals more damage when you use True Shot.
The hunt is on.
Oh wow, these level of enemies start like coming out here. I lost my rift. Wait, how do I manage? Can I manage? Okay, so I can't get back my... Oh man, that's so frustrating.
Hello, mates. Gemstones
Hey,
for safekeeping. Dead.
nice. At least my life increased, so. Hello. Nice.
Must be the fountain chamber I commissioned back at home. Gods grant me strength.
Oh, nice.
place of calm and respite, whilst perhaps unimaginable in the underworld, occasionally is to be found, in fact.
And not a moment too soon.
And not a moment too soon. So you'll randomly spawn these locations to... Okay, so this means I can get a key there. So let me try that. Ooh, that guy is hard. Nice. I like that you can use the environment. Very nice.
This can unlock a weapon back at home.
Yep, it can. I finally understood what each of those points mean. Gems, I can use gems. So 25 gems. Slain foes at 15% to drop health items. So I'm probably going to get that.
Poor me. Pests. You're nothing.
Oh, come on.
Let's call it even.
There you go. Nice. Now I need to destroy the nest, right? Where are you? Where are you popping these from? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oof. Hey, I got 100 coins. Let me not die. So do I lose these coins if I die?
Next up.
Oh, come on. Nice. Oh, another key.
Key to a weapon.
And some gems. Looks like thunder. Oh, a single shot. Nice. Very nice. Absolutely loving the combat in this game. And for someone like me who doesn't enjoy this kind of combat, that's a big thing.
Lord Uncle Zeus.
Well, my nephew, you're admittedly in quite a bind down there. But what is life without its struggles, hmm? You'll make it here eventually, I'm certain.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to collect? Thunder Flourish, a special causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. Lightning reflects after dash before getting blah blah blah. Heaven's Vengeance. The more damage I take.
Right.
Okay. Ooh.